If you're a fan of Star Wars and you've seen Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, there's a chance you might remember a quote from that film where Qui-Gon Jinn suggests to Anakin Skywalker to always remember your focus determines your reality. Now, I first heard this quote close to 10 years ago now, and ever since then it stood out for me as a really powerful way to live your life. Now, I'm not suggesting that we can control our reality purely by what we focus on. We live in a universe which is interrelated, so there's obviously going to be things that happen which are outside of our control which are going to influence our reality. But what I am suggesting is that when we focus on certain things, we're going to bring about certain results. Obviously it makes sense. If you focus on something, if you think about something, you're going to feel a certain way, and the way you feel is then going to lead you to respond in a certain way, which is obviously the way you respond is going to have an impact on what happens next for you. But it's beyond that as well. When you focus on certain things, for me, you're attracting those things to you. And a lot of it is around positivity. When you focus on positive things, you've got more chance of positive things occurring in your life because that's where your focus is. If you're focusing on negative things, there's a good chance that negative things are going to start coming into your life because that's what you're focusing on, that's what you're seeing more of. Now, there's a person called Richard Wiseman, and he's done a lot of research on luck, and he's written a book about luck, and there's a huge element to where luck is something which people attract to themselves. Derren Brown, he's a TV personality from the UK, and he does TV experiments. He does psychological type testing and experiments, and he did an experiment where he looked at luck, and you'll be amazed. I mean, I'll put a link to the TV show which Derren does with this post, but it fascinated me how the way people can look at themselves can have a huge impact on the level of luck that they have. Now, if you look at somebody like Albert Einstein, Einstein is recognised as probably one of the most amazing people to ever walk the face of the earth, and he once said that in life we've got two choices. We can think of everything being a miracle or nothing being a miracle, which to me is another way of talking about what you focus on. If you focus on things being miracles, that's what you see them. You see them as miracles, and that's what the experience you'll have. When you focus on things as being not miracles, that's what they'll be. You know, you can get hung up in things are not the way you want them to be, and that's all you see. You just see more of those things that you don't want, and those feelings that you don't want as well, and you have a life that you don't want. So really, the focus that you have on a day-to-day basis can really have a huge impact on what happens to you in your life. So what do I mean by focus? For me, focus is all the things that we give our attention to on a moment-by-moment basis. So in any moment, we've got a choice between focusing on positive or negative. You can focus on feeling grateful or feeling ungrateful. We can focus on being fearful or being hopeful. Those are all choices we make on a moment-by-moment basis. Now, I know there's circumstances which are beyond our control which are going to lead us to potentially feel a certain way, but we still get to choose how we want to feel. There's no definite pattern that if this happens, this is the way you must feel. It's the way that we focus our attention, what we focus on is going to make us feel a certain way. So that gives us a huge level of power in our lives, and it's when we start to take responsibility for the way we feel that we start to have some level of control over our lives and start to feel like we've got some level of control over our lives. So there you go, your focus determines your reality. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please like it. Please add some comments. I'd love to hear from people about what they thought about this video. And if you really want to make my day, please share the video as well. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks very much.